guys? This is Ashley Nicole, and I'm back with another series of mentoring business with Geek Plus Magazine. I'm sitting here with Calvin Brown with GME Management. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
That's great.
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you had the time to come out and actually sit and talk with us about mentoring business. We know you're a busy man. Got the management company going, got the clothing line going.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing, so I'm proud of you. Salute.
Appreciate it.
We want to definitely just jump right into it, guys. But thank you for tuning in again, guys. Geek Plus Magazine. We appreciate all our audience and for the whole series completely. We just appreciate you guys for even tuning in. So mentoring business, man, that's a big responsibility.
Yeah, you have to look out for the next generation.
Yes.
If you're not looking out for the next generation, you really don't care about the next level, the future.
Okay.
I definitely look into the youth as we have to give them the game to be able to survive.
Yeah.
Some stuff we didn't get, and we don't blame our parents because our parents just gave us what they knew. They knew to work to survive.
Man.
Now we found out that entrepreneurship on your own is really where you can survive for the next generation. It's not just about right now.
And then the millennials are taking over.
They really understand it because by me going to go talk to kids about entrepreneurship, first I used to go talk to them and they'll say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer. Now I can go talk to a 14-year-old, 12-year-old, they'll say the same thing. Oh, I want to own my own business. It makes me proud to hear a little young brother say, I buy sneakers just so I can save them to sell them. Like, even though that resale stuff is messing up, because I'm a sneaker guy.
Okay.
It's messing up the game.
Yeah.
But it's a way for them to make money as a kid. Because you go to Foot Locker, what you see? A grown man serving you shoes. It ain't the kids no more. I worked in the shoe store. It ain't like that no more.
But that's okay. It's like, to me, it's like that's okay to even have those type of hustles, or in this case, to meet people. To me, everything you do is networking.
It's always shake your
Everything.
hand, character, network, shake your hand, shake your hand, shake your hand, shake somebody's hand.
Seems like we done already got into it, guys. But go ahead and tell me a little bit about your business, about your background with the entrepreneurship, things that you've done over the years, so the audience can know a little bit about your business.
Okay, so to start off, Get More Entertainment is the management company where I manage artists, entertainers, anybody that's really trying to get there. You basically, as a manager, you help them navigate through their career.
Gotcha.
That started back in 2009. It started from putting money behind the artists when I tried to start a record label.
Investing in them.
And you find out that investing a lot of money into a label, you have to have a lot of capital. I thought I had a lot of capital, but that's just regular money.
Gotcha.
When you start a label, it brings more money. You know, you need to be able to put a whole lot into one person or one thing or whatever band you have going on, or you just have to learn and grow.
Gotcha.
I jumped out there head first without any mentorship. So that's why I actually like to give game to anybody. It ain't just kids or youth. Anybody. If I see you doing anything, you know how I talk to you.
Yeah.
If we do anything, we need to help each other.
Yes.
If you an entrepreneur, you need to give game to the next entrepreneur. If you see them not lacking in certain situations, hey man, maybe you can do this a little more, tweak a little bit.
Yeah, in every industry.
Yeah, every industry. Help. It's okay to accept help. Criticism.
I do photography, you do music, but teach me about the business,
teach me.
So we can definitely each one teach one, and that's okay.
And we need to be on that level, teaching each other. But GME was the start of it all. Being an entrepreneur coming out of college. In college we threw parties, so we was already kind of making our own money and stuff like that. Kind of trying to learn the game of earning your own revenue.
Yes.
Business.
Don't want to work at McDonald's.
No, we're not doing that.
Nah.
We're not doing that. They can't help nobody when I go. When I'm gone, I want to leave something, like property, a business. Something I invented. I don't know what's gonna come in this life. I feel like when the age that we're at, we're young in the game. Because when I talk to an older, or my mentor that I have, that I talk to, Terry Marsaw, very respected lawyer. He always give me game saying this.
See, he's a lawyer and you're a management for a music company, and who would have thought that could come from mentorship?
He can relate. He can relate to me wanting to be better.
In the business.
In the business world. If you're not in the business world, you're really not in the black economics is what I'm really into. So you see the shirt. I'm black and I'm proud. But I try to let people know it's not about, it's not saying I'm black and I'm proud, which I hate other races. It's that I'm for my people just like everybody else for their people. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to grow. Because they feel like they left us, I feel like they left us a little back. So we have to, and you know how we are black folks, you can give us a little inch and we're going to run right past you. And we're doing that at this point. We're understanding.
Yes, and that's good in 2019 that we can even talk about it and we can be comfortable saying it and actually seeing the results of it. I see more Black excellence everywhere on social media, even in the streets, the establishments, everything, to where it's believable. So it's not something that we're just talking and we're hoping to get there one day. We've overcome some things.
And it's the power of communication.
Yeah.
Communication, networking, that comes with character. A lot of people are standoffish, and those people won't be the entrepreneur boss. They might be entrepreneur workers. Well, actually, it's levels when you're an entrepreneur. You can be an entrepreneur and work with an entrepreneur and be still, structured in the industry. I call it the entrepreneurship industry. If you're not an entrepreneur until you make $1, you don't have to make $1 million. Make $1, you're an entrepreneur. You make money from your craft. Don't ever go looking at it as a big money thing. Because at first I was like, man, I spent so much money. It wasn't no way I was getting that back. It never, because you don't know the steps that get the return.
Gotcha.
You really just go ahead first, investing in everything you believe in. You got the vision, and you're trying to throw it all out there at one time.
And that's what we're trying to not allow people to do anymore. Kind of have a plan. Well, I guess I would say not try to do it anymore, but just teach them a little bit more structured so that they can be more prepared.
More prepared. See, preparation. When I talk to anybody I know that's getting into entrepreneurship, I tell them, hey, nobody gave me no game. Even though I had the mentor, I didn't go to him after I bumped a few heads or made a few bruises on my knees or looked crazy. And he saw that I was making potential. I was making ground and had potential to be big. So he always gave me game on like, you doing this right, doing this wrong. Because I remember in 2011, 2012, I had my first recording studio. I had a barbershop in there.
Okay.
It was a big step. He was telling me, you pay $1,500 a month. But I found ways to get other people in there to help me pay. And it still got a little overwhelming to the point where I didn't think I planned out longevity. I was only thinking now. And that's how most people, when they start being an entrepreneur, they be thinking like, I need to make some money right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
So, that's just the levels of that.
And that's where the mistakes come in. That's why we have the mentoring business. That's why I'm glad that we even have you here to talk about it, because we know that you've been through it. So that's the exciting part. So I'm excited for this episode, even more excited. Tell me a little bit more about the clothing line.
The clothing line is called Get Fresh Crew. Some friends I grew up with when we was in high school, we always like before we even go to school, we'll be like, hey man, you got the new such and such J's, or you got that jersey. And if we didn't have it, we didn't grow up with no whole bunch of money in our family, so we did get jobs, but we'll be like, hey, you got the jersey, I got the hat, here you can have this hat. Or hey, you got them shoes, you wear my size, I trade you a pair, we can wear this. You know what I'm saying? We made sure we got fly regardless. It was Get Fresh or nothing. So every day, it's like, it's not no fake brand, it's from the gut to the skin. Yeah, I learned that from Mark Echo book. That's what really made me go DBA, LSC, all that with my brand. When I was reading his book, he was saying he started out just drawing graffiti on shirts. LL Cool J rocked one and it took off. Yeah. But he was just saying he liked graffiti, like art. People, he couldn't relate to people, so he let his art speak. So me, my fashion, my style speak before, because my whole goal, presentation is everything. You are the brand. Presentation is everything. But Get Fresh Crew is something for also what I've been through, as far as like the style and how my friends, how tight we were, and how we moved when we did go out. We always fresh. We didn't never let nobody fail on how you look at. We 20 deep, 30 deep, 50 deep. Everybody gonna look fly, look fresh. If you ain't looking fresh, hey, we're gonna help you add. Hey, put my glasses on. These gonna be fresh. Hey, put this shirt on. It's gonna be fresh. Or you just gotta. If you feed them to your people, that's why I go with the energy. Yeah. The energy you give out is the energy you gonna give back. Yeah. So
you were basically being established back then, not even knowing that you were actually given all that game, or in this case, God was preparing you for that type of, like, you didn't know probably you were going to do a clothing line. Or in this case, you may have an idea, but
I didn't. Because I went 5-6 years in college to do it. Then when I got out of school, did the management thing with the artist, well, actually was labeled, then turned to management. And then when I branded the GME, I started seeing, I can put clothes together. Oh, it's a wrap. So once I did that,
we're your own brand.
We're my own brand. So when Mark Echo says the brand is from the gut to the skin, I incorporate that in everything I do. So with the management, with the clothing line, even started Pop's Barbecue with my dad. Like when you see me and I'm in a certain atmosphere, so if I go to a music event, I'm gonna have on my GME. Yeah. If I go to a fashion show, anything got to do with networking, I wear the Get Fresh crew because I want people to purchase that brand, and the management is when I'm with my artists and stuff like that.
People see it and they may copy it just because it look fresh. They want to support, or I would say that's dope. I need it. Where you get it? Yeah, where you get that look from? I want that look.
Just like, okay, when I started the clothing, before I even started the Get Fresh crew, I was selling GME. You was a client, people bought, a customer actually bought from me. All my friends, they supported it. They was liking the style I was coming up with, and it just grew from there. And once I started the Get Fresh crew, I had offsprings of Get Fresh crew. I got Get Fresh crew with the Champion collection, and I got Get Fresh crew Black Royalty. So Black Royalty is that's something from the heart. That's something because I'm so strong about
your people.
My people, Black excellence, Black economy, Black networking, tribes. We need to go back to where we came from. We came with moving as a tribe. When we move as a tribe, it's not saying, when we would say circles, they basically saying they tribe. That's they people that got the understanding. We are moving as one vision. We got our own understanding of life. So you are a tribe. Your clique. All that's tribe. That's just like, we done changed so many names, like how Fly, Lit, like all these new names. Slime, what's up, Slime? Like, Crunk went to Lit.
I still use Crunk.
Crunk, show your age. You be like, yeah, I know what Crunk is. Yeah.
Say, I still use Crunk. I don't care what nobody say. I'm still there with it. Lit is my baby girl. I don't want to be like her.
You ain't trying to relate to the baby. I understand. But yeah, the brand just grew, and now people supported that. First, I was like, oh, they like it.
Yeah.
And I learned, that you have to burn your actual logo like Geek Plus magazine. We see that, we know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We know, we understand. Consistency. And now that I'm going into my 3rd year, I'm going to go ahead and switch it up the style a little bit, let you see a little more of the Black royalty, let you see a more diverse colors. And I got younger people around me. Actually, my wife's little brother, Caleb Williams, he's going to be one of the co-CEOs. I'm going to actually bring him into the clothing line because he's young. He's like a senior in high school, but he has style. He knows what's cool.
They fresh,
They fresher now. Yeah. Tell you the truth, we was dressing like New Yorkers because we didn't have a style in Dallas really back in the day when we was in high school. It was kind of like, tall tees, prayer J's, you good.
Well, that's what people thought a style was, if you think about it.
That's all we had. That's all we saw.
That's how we songs on 106 and Park.
Exactly. So what I did, I'm glad you said that. 106 and Park, right? So what I did was, I've been watching music videos since I was probably like 6, 7 years old, just trying to see how, even the old days, they always had style.
Gotcha.
You ain't got style, nobody remember you. So I stuck with that to this day. That's how I feel. You ain't got no style in the room. Like you got your own swag. Got your style. You got your Geek Plus on t-shirt, but you dressed it up, make it look fly. And that's what presentation is. People respect that. When you get dressed, you need to feel good.
And that represents you. Yeah. I mean, when you think about how I saw something earlier on Facebook that you posted about, a millionaire has maybe the $24 shirt. And you ask, what think about the concept, and you got somebody wearing a $350 shirt and don't even have, don't own anything, You
can't have, this is my thing. I'm trying to make sure I say it right. So my friends that have a lot of money, I try to go talk to them and tell them like, hey, I might not have as much as you, but I can exactly guide you with it to where you won't go blow it. Because I've had plenty, and me and my friends have fun. When you get money young, you kind of like live a little. You live a lot, actually, not a little. So when I see someone with a lot of jewelry, a lot of nice designers, and I ask them, what kind of business you got? Not the hustling, not the other. Have you invested? Even if you hustle, I don't care. I respect it. You're trying to get some money. In this world, we're gonna live or die trying to get some money. So as long as you get the money and invest in some legit business, I respect that part. That's what always the goal for a real person from the hood is to get the hood money, go make some legit money, come back to the hood and feed it.
But that's what people forget. I think they get too comfortable and they stay in those houses and they keep their mom in the hood. I think I
can't respect that.
I read some stuff where, I watched the Breakfast Club the other week, and it was Meek Mill's on there. He was saying how he still go to the hood, but from where he was talking, and hey guys, don't beat me up too hard, but it sounded like his mama still stay there. His granny them still stay in the hood where he grew up at, and they respect him. He don't feel like he gotta, you know what I'm saying, like stay strapped, or in this case, he don't feel like he gotta be, you know, so uptight, even though he's famous and have all this money and jewels on. But to me, it's like, mentally, Meek Mills ain't no local joker nowhere.
Nowhere.
So to me, it's like, why would you still have your mom, your granny, anybody associated on some immediate stuff and still in the hood?
So there's two sides to that.
Okay.
You got the guy that gets successful, drags everybody out the hood, his family, and take them to the good.
Okay.
Then you got the other side where you know your mother lives in the hood. You move to the good. Mama's stuck in her way. She's not leaving. She don't want to go.
Or she may have bought a house there.
I don't care. Don't take me. I like it here. I have my own life. I love you, son. Go live your life. Like my mama right now. I tell her all the time, Mama, let's take the house, you know, move you somewhere else, and we'll rent out the house. And no.
Yeah.
It's my house. I'm going to fix up my house, keep my house how I want it. You know, my grandma the same way. We done just moved. She 80, 81 years old. We just moved her out here. She's so determined to go back. I'm like, Grandma, you're not going back. We're going to take care of you here, and we're going to help you build here.
So, and to me, it's like, I understand that part of it, but I'm just thinking of it like, I see the way the world is right now is crazy. And I just, somebody's have to come knock on the door and give a fake eviction notice or something. I don't care if you have paid your bills, because
Some kind of way.
yeah, you got to get out. You can't stay there, and your family. I'm all about security on that part. So, man, that part of it. So when I think about the mentoring, and we were talking about how you have a mentor and how you have somebody that's not even, your mentor's not even in your industry. He's not even, you know, in the music industry. So how important is it to have a mentor when you are starting a business?
When you're starting, you need someone to keep you driven.
Okay.
Like the motivation. Self-motivation is great. You have to have that for sure, because without self-motivation, you will slow down, then it'll eventually turn into quitting, breaks, stuff like that. So mentorship helps you not hit so many bumps. When I say a real mentor would tell you like, oh, you finna start, say you want to start buying cars and sell, you finna get an auction license, oh, let me help you get these steps so you won't have to go through the stuff I went through. That's a real mentor. Don't just tell them, oh, you want an auction license? Go up there and try to get one. That's not a mentor. A mentor is going to give you steps to not go through the same bad walls and all the negatives they went through. It's actually going to help you understand, like, learn the craft, then make the business move.
And how do you even like give the mentee the right steps without giving them everything? Because you want them to learn, but you also want them to go through trials. Is that something that's just going to already be given, or do you feel like, hey, I need to give them every single thing?
No. You have to respect what you're doing. Okay. So in order to respect what you're doing, you have to fall. You have to be mad. It's like when we work out for sports. You working out, it hurt. You mad. It's killing me. It's killing me. After you killing me for a month, now it's normal.
Oh yeah, your body's not used to it. Yeah.
Muscle memory. You create muscle memory. So then you get to the point where I want to be better, and that's when your drive comes. You're driven. So that's the same thing with mentoring. You tell them, you know, you do this, it's gonna mess up this part, it's gonna be bad here, it's gonna be bad there. Natural instinct, you'll still do it your way.
Oh yeah.
You gonna do it your way.
Pretty much.
And then you gonna hit them while you gonna reflect like,
he told me.
He told me. Ashley told me. Somebody told me. I remember. So maybe I don't need to do that again. Sometimes you have a chance to not, you know, repeat the mistake, but sometimes you don't. You might just take the loss. But they always say, it's not just a quote. Every boss has to take a loss. You have to keep fighting. You have to keep going. Push the energy. Positive, positive, positive. You get down like me.
Man.
When I get down, when you get down, we know we sit in rooms and be like, I'm ready to quit. It's done. I'm tired of this. Let's go get a job. Let's work for somebody else, and they already got it structured. Now that's my thing. People won't get comfortable with the business has already have structure.
Yes.
So you don't have to build nothing. You just basically come in and be able to work and make money.
That's it.
Entrepreneurship, everything's on you. You
have to create that. Yeah.
Network. You have to go out and talk to people daily. When you do business, you have to do all the business work, which means taking payments, appointments, keeping up with your appointments and payments to you know, for taxes, tax reasons, and for your own personal records.
People will fall by the wayside all because of what he just said. Like, to me, if I hadn't already done it, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna just probably not do it. Only because I'm listening to him and I'm like, oh my God, that's all sounding exhausting. But I know that because I have done it, that it can be done, and it's not for everybody. It's not for the weak. It's not
for the weak. I'm glad you said that. You said the right thing. If you weak, hey, fall back and just work. Because everybody's not a king, and everybody's not a queen. Everybody's not an entrepreneur. Some people are workers. And it's fine to be a worker. It's fine. It's no problem with being a worker because you have to build too. Every worker turns into a boss, actually.
Or a leader.
Or a leader.
I always like to better say that I'm a leader than a boss. People like to kind of use that boss.
That's the worst word to use. You're right.
Comfortable.
You're right.
I like to say leader only because I would rather to lead you to where we can be together and we take a side by side platform rather than, hey, you're above and you pass me. And I learned that with just being in the game for this long. Just I don't want to be a boss.
That's good character.
I want to be a leader.
So every time you feel like that, right?
Yeah.
You make sure you don't talk down to people that's working with you, right?
Yeah.
So my thing
it's always our. My word is our.
That's
our.
what I was getting to.
Oh well.
If you speak us, our, y'all, we, that's when people move with you.
Yeah.
When you say I, and I've done it, you've probably done it,
mine.
we've all done it.
Yeah.
Whenever every studio I had, the phone went up with these hands, the paint went up with these hands. They can help.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
Yeah.
That's when you separate the word boss and leader. A leader works.
Yeah.
They got these, memes is always getting. You have to relate to memes. They have a meme where they have the boss standing on the chariot and he's pointing.
Yeah.
And then they have the leader where he pushing the chariot with him.
Come through, leaders. Come through, visuals.
Come on. You push with them. You working with them. So guess what? When you get there, even though you might be the one that invests the most, you're going to get the most. They're going to be there like, thank you, we made it. Yeah. We. You see how it goes from you saying we to they saying we. Once you get everyone saying we, it's cool. And you go to entrepreneurships when you be up and everybody up there partying with you, and then when it gets slow, they scatter like roaches.
They gotta go.
So when they scatter, and the ones that's straggling with you, you keep them, and that's your foundation.
Yeah, that's your team.
That's your real team. That's the people that's gonna be there if you had 5 cents or 50 billion, and that's what you want. You want somebody that's there. It's even relationships. You want the same thing when you're in a relationship. Somebody that's there in the hard times.
The hard times, and that way they can shine with you. What resources do you feel that? Well, I can't say that you feel. What resources have you used in the past to network with other entrepreneurs? Because I know back in 2009, Facebook wasn't popping like that.
It was popping, but it wasn't like that. You couldn't get on like social media. Actually, my clothing brand sells on social media.
Gotcha.
I don't even have the white website all the way up. I got a website, but it's just some of the stuff on there. When I post a picture, and people hit me in my DM or my inbox and be like, hey, can I get 2 of them? Hey, can I get 4 of you? That's how you got your item.
That's how you been doing it.
And I'll meet you, or I cash app you, or I send you an invoice. I still do the professional look. I just feel like I wanted a brand that wasn't starting off so corporate. I wanted to be genuine, organic, where people actually vibe with the look. Or vibe with them.
But that's your character, that grind, that hustle. Like that's what you are most comfortable with. That's what makes your brand you. People know that, hey, all I gotta do is inbox him. I don't have to be all corporate, and I don't have to all be going on websites, put my money there. All I gotta do is call him. He gonna meet me where he stand, and we're gonna go get this thing, and I'm gonna be straight with it.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Regardless, not so much as a stress. I try to make stuff a little less stressful, and once it grows, because that's what people don't understand. Let it grow organically.
Yeah.
You pushing it too far, then you push it all the way to the website, and you got 1 million products on there. Now you stuck with 1 million products.
They don't feel like they can call you or inbox you.
They can't relate to you. They just basically just buying a product. Just like all these big products that people buy now. You don't buy the product, you buy the brand because of the ambassadors that they brand with the brand. Like Versace, they give it to all these rappers. Versace didn't have sneakers. In 2006, Gucci didn't have no sneaker. It was like a loafer style sneaker. Like Now you can go to a store.
Oh, it was ugly. Oh, sorry. It wasn't ugly, but it was
ugly. Now you can go and they got a million shoes to pick from. Now
they've caught up and they're okay with innovating.
Yeah, they're not scared. They actually taking away from our regular sneakers like the Jordan sneaker or the Nike or the Adidas. But I'm really big on original and vintage.
Okay.
If it's original, it has an old school look. Like I don't buy Jordan colorways and stuff like that. Like these gray and white were probably the only ones I have that Jordan didn't make a color.
And see, that's why I'm like, it's more. I'm so excited or more happy because back in high school, everything was always Tommy. Mm-hmm. Everything was so great. If you didn't have a certain brand on,
there was one brand.
Yes, you were not the popular kid. You weren't a light kid, whatever. Mm-hmm. But now everything is so like
free.
Yes, you can literally take your name and put it on your shirt, and that's like the best thing going on. Pop out, you can do, and it's just so much comfortable that people are being more transparent. They're being more, like you said, comfortable, confident, and it's easy.
It's easier, and you actually, I like the vibrant colors now that's coming out. So it's making people, how can I say, freedom, style.
Oh yeah.
And you be able to show your own personality through your style. Like I hate the fact of wearing uniforms. I hate uniforms.
So in schools or just like work, anything?
Period.
Oh.
Anywhere, even at jobs. I hate a job that tell you a beautiful woman with a nice figure can't wear ankle pants. She don't wear them big baggy wide leg pants because the manager wear them. The manager wear that. I don't wear that. She dress sexy. She can't be sexy. Okay, just like the man. You want me to wear polo shirts? I like wearing button-ups and dress. Like, put on me a nice sports jacket.
But if you think about what you just said, like you're dressing for their brand.
Exactly. You see
so
that?
You're dressing for your brand. That's what your company is. Mm-hmm. And somebody that will want to come and work for you. Hey, I want to dress like that.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right.
Definitely.
You're right.
I'm feeling all of that.
Freedom. That's why I feel like style and fashion is freedom.
What are some standard rules that you think mentees need to know, if any, for entrepreneurship?
Don't force your opinion on the mentee.
Okay. And
the mentor need to be able to accept criticism also. Because even if I talk to my young brothers or young sisters and I talk to them about entrepreneurship, I like for them, because see, I was selling everything on one Instagram page at first. My GME, my Get Fresh crew, my custom, my freshly pressed. This is a custom brand. I do all other people's stuff.
Gotcha.
Like custom work. But I was doing off one. He's 14 years old. He called me and said, "You need to make all separate pages." And I'm like, "Man, what are you talking about? You when you older, you don't want to hear that young
at all.
Don't tell me nothing. I know what I'm doing. I put my money on this." Then you looked at everybody. Maybe I need to get my own separate page. So I called him like, "Hey, you was right. You gotta show respect." That's what people already grow into. When you wrong, just say you wrong.
Amen.
I hate that. I hate not saying, "Okay, you're right. I was wrong." It's hard for me, but I learned. You have to learn because you work with people.
Yeah. You
can't work with people. That's what they doing to us. They make us so phone oriented. We short with it. We don't really have no communication level.
And you gotta be respectful. So that being a mentor saying, "Hey, mentee, I apologize," that shows respect to where they want to come back and get that extra from you. They're gravitating, they're needing that more because dang, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can be that humble, I can be that humble.
I'm a big person on it don't have to be just a business partner or a mentee. If you in my environment and you believe in the mentee as a mentor, the mentor, you don't understand how powerful your words are when someone's trying to do something. You can make or break them. You can make them feel like they're doing something good, or you can make them feel like this is the worst thing in life. So when you starting off with anything you doing, or even if you just seeking mentorship, being a mentee, you have to want. A mentor will give if you want.
Yeah.
If you want more, if you want it, that's what GMO stands for. GME.
Yeah.
Get more out of life.
Yeah.
Get more out of life. Get more out of life. Meaning that you don't settle. We don't tap in. I can go real deep with that.
Do you hear me?
We don't tap in We just go with, you know,
the standard,
the conscious,
the trend,
the newest, what you see, the front. We need to dig and see what we really like, what we vibe with. So,
but that comes, I think, with different phases of entrepreneurship.
Levels. There you go.
Yeah. So when I'm like, I'm trying this, to take a little bit back history with Geek Plus, like this was not Geek Plus. We had this ugly Family Guy looking, you know,
I done had 4 GME logos, 2 Get Fresh Crew logos. Pop's Barbecue was designed like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Like,
so once you go through all of these phases and processes, and then everybody's coming out with all this software that they want you to use, and the way you know, brand yourself, it's like you got to figure out what's working for you, what's popping for you, so you can stand out and be innovative. The way Walmart and Target does, like the same way that they came out with what you know Target for, what you know McDonald's for, I mean, it's just the things that are drilled in our head, and we only know that for that. We only know them for that.
And that's good you noticed that.
Yeah.
That goes back to the brand, burning the brand out there. They need to see it until they get familiar with it, because the best feeling in the world as an entrepreneur is when you working at something you think people don't notice, and then you go out to the world and you see people you ain't seen in a while, and like, hey man, I like that GME, hey man, I like that Get Fresh Crew, hey man, I like what you're doing, hey, I seen you do this, hey, can I give you my number? Oh, that makes you feel like when you get when you in the dungeon and you feel like it's not working, it's working. It's working. Yeah. Everything you doing is working because they seeing it. You're representing it. Will come. There you go. See, that's it. I ain't got to even say it.
Those are some standard rules, guys, that we hope you guys took a pen down and wrote them down. But there is not sometimes some standard rules as well at being an entrepreneur. Like, how do you start your day as an entrepreneur? What does a day look like with the management and the royalty, the gift?
Get Fresh Crew, all of it.
All of that. How does a day look like with you as an entrepreneur?
Tell you the truth, this is crazy. I listen to motivational YouTube videos on the way.
That's not crazy.
I mean, on the way to like the office or whatever destination I'm going to in the morning. I make sure I try to feed myself, feed the temple. Okay. So I get up, eat something that's actually good for me, because people don't understand mental and the health used to need to be on a level ground. You need to be healthy and you need to be mentally positive, meaning that you can't let yourself get overwhelmed, because you try to do, when you're an entrepreneur, you're not trying to do one thing, because a successful businessman has 7 lanes of income. To me, a millionaire.
7.
5, 3,
he didn't say
2,
3.
1.
He
Not
said
1,
7.
not 3, not a 4, 7. 7 mean money coming in 7 ways, so if 4 of them stop, 3 of them can keep everything surviving. You need it. Even if you got 2 hustles. I'm going to break it down to the beginning. If you just got 2 hustles or 2 grinds or 2 entrepreneurship businesses going, they float each other. If one lack and the other one should be balancing it out. Yeah. Don't get caught up in like, I'm spinning my wheels. You're not. You're planting seeds. Excuse me.
Yes.
When you plant a seed, you have to water it. Man, ain't nothing coming up. You water it. Walk away. Let the sun hit it a couple of days. You come back and water it. So it starts showing. Same thing with business. You have to keep watering the seeds that you plant. All of them. People like, oh, it's overwhelming. I want to focus on one thing. Focus on one thing for 6 months. Complete that goal. Go to the next one. Complete that goal. And it's all leading to all.
Can't get comfortable.
Can't get comfortable with one thing, because something could, we in a stage where stuff is moving so fast, changing so fast. It's because of the youth. They get bored easy. Their attention span is gone. We were just talking about Soulja Boy. We were just talking about R. Kelly on the internet. We were just talking about Trump. Chris Brown, it's like it's drama. They chasing drama. They chasing negatives, and the positive stuff that we can sit there and say we got family, we got friends, we got our children are living and doing good. Me and my friends on my birthday, people kept calling, "Hey, you want to pop out of my club? You want to pop out of my club?" For the past 2 years, I said I don't want to do that stuff. Yeah. Even if it's free, I don't care. That don't even excite me to spend $300 something on a $35 item. Hey, entrepreneurs know. Save $1, you'll be happy. It don't matter if it's $1. Yeah. Saving money to help you grow.
And you can see, when you visually see that type of stuff, when you visually see that change, that helps.
Oh yeah.
And that's what people don't. But when, like you say, you're planting those seeds, because there's going to be a season for manifest. And I think that's where people just get that lack of patience. They don't want to wait, and they just kind of just give up.
No giving up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem I have. I don't know when to let go of something.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's going to work.
Yes.
It's going to work. I don't care. It's going to work. It's
got to be a different way. It's got to be a different way.
And you know who win? Them the people. We are the people. We back on the we.
You back on the we.
We are standing at the free throw line like this. Ha! Ha! We just study shooting. And then you going to start saying, and when they start dropping, we winning. All them times of stressing and not working, it's not helping, it's not growing.
Finally.
We are winning.
Yeah.
And that's the goal, and that's the happiness, and that's your peace. Your peace don't come when you working. When you working and grinding and you in the dirt, like they say now in the mud, get it out the mud. The mud, it will take you down and take you under, so you have to be strong and be able to get out of that quicksand.
Think about taking, like you drop a ring or a diamond or something, you drop it in the dirt, and you gotta literally take it out and start cleaning it up again. Because you had to first find it, and no matter how long it took you to look for it.
Get back on track, same thing.
Yeah, you take it up and you clean, you dust it off, and you look at it, and you feel better. You're at peace now because you found it. Because you thought you lost it. I got it. Beaming up the energy, I see. So we're just gonna go with some more things here. I know yesterday our mental health series, we had Dr. Stacy, a shout out. She's amazing. Her series, Stacy Alexander, she has an amazing series called Goals Don't Have Feelings. And it's amazing. I try to let anybody know about it because the concept and just everything she's saying, like you just gotta be emotionless. Because your goals are not waiting on your emotions to get better.
Ooh, I learned that the hard way.
So she's amazing with it. So that's where we want to go with now is how important is mental health to you for entrepreneurship?
You got to be mentally ready.
How do you get there? Help us get there.
To get mentally ready is prepare yourself for failure. I never go into something I'm going to be like a master at it. No one's a master at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Really, tell you the truth. You gonna do it your own way. Like when I first started, I went to a screen printing company. Like I wanted a certain thing to look like this. They screen printed. It's supposed to be professional, right? Screen printing way like all the companies do. Got my screen print back. It wasn't a vision I was looking for. It looked a little. It looked cheaper than the heat press. So I feel like the heat press will last a little longer. So what I did was I focused on investing in that. And then it got to the point where I was like, I'm paying people, let me figure if I can do it myself. The person that showed me how to do, Rochelle Denise, a very talented designer, she used to get on my head because she'd be like, you know why it's taking so long to do one shirt? Because you're trying to get it perfect. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to look good with your style because you put your hands on it. It's custom. So I grew from that. It's just stop trying to make everything. Being a perfectionist, I've been like that my whole life. That's why some stuff of being a perfectionist will stop you from even growing. Because you're stuck on trying to get this flower to look a certain way that you can't even notice it's a million more flowers sitting around. Yeah,
and it looks beautiful the way it is. But that's being the artist in you. And that's what makes you who you are and your brand, and it shows in all of your work. We can see it. Or in this case, anybody who follows you on social media, they see your grind, they see your hustle. They understand that, hey, that's Calvin, that's him, that's Gitmo Entertainment. Because you're looking at it and you're like, oh, okay, you're putting your touch on it. So I can definitely relate to her because that's how I feel with all my artistry, with everything that I do.
And I see your growth. You never stop. You always post. You always showing. And that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna see you for Geek Plus magazine and a very talented photographer. They gonna know that because you represent. That's what social media did. Social media went into the corporate world and snatched out all the marketing firms and said, "We just gonna get these young kids in here and show you how to work social media and brand yourself."
When I tell you, I'm grateful every day when I think about Facebook. And it's gonna always be how you use it.
It's always how you use it.
So you can give somebody $1 million, but it's gonna be how they use it.
Exactly.
So it's just like social media. To me, that's my $1 million. How I'm going to use it is gonna be up on me. I gotta learn how to use it.
And
yes, and how you gotta grow. So mental health to me is, I just want to be able to tell you guys to look at it. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from what Calvin said, but be able to go to her and talk about, you know, mental health and the black millennials getting therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just the way you need a lawyer, just the way you need a good barber, you need somebody that you can intimately talk to about problems.
That's big. You just said that. So, like you said, the millennials, they're gonna need some kind of mental conditioning. You know why?
We're doing too much.
We going too fast, and they don't talk enough. So you don't know what they thinking, and you don't know what they got going on in their mind to give you any kind of insight to help guide them.
People are wanting the means to raise us.
They want the means to raise. They want social media is raising our kids while y'all letting them just let them use a technical or digital device, and that's what's teaching them without you sitting around and giving game. And you know how you give game? Make them put all them electronics down. When my little cousins come around, I feel like that's mentally showing them to stay detached from people. And
it's time for you to just pour into them.
And in society we living in today, if we not, it's not no time to detach. It's time to attach to everyone around you in your circle and vibe. That's why everybody, oh, I'm feeling the vibe. They're telling you the real vibrations. I can get real deep with this. The avatars, you know, we one with the earth. I can go crazy with it, but I'm trying to tell you, your energy is what carry your vibrations. That's where vibe really comes from, your vibrations. The vibration you give off, think about this. When you mad and upset, everybody can tell. When I'm mad, they know you. Your personal people. I'm not talking about outside.
Gotcha.
The inside works, excuse me. When somebody notices me, because they know I have a good, when I'm in good spirit, it's going to go across the whole room.
Yeah.
So imagine when I'm in a bad mood, it's even worse. It's like double that, and I bring everything down. I can come to a good room, a room with a good vibe and a good energy, and if I'm in a bad mood or something else, I feel like I'm wrong for coming there and messing up their vibe.
So like you don't even want to go?
No, you're going to mess up their energy. So what you have to do mentally is tell yourself that's worthless.
Yeah.
Negative vibes are worthless. Nothing negative is going to help you go forward.
They don't move.
They don't move. They sit there and they make you sit there and think about them. We don't need to care about negative vibes. Positive vibes only. Focus on that and you will be good. Even if you're going through some bad stuff, you'll be like, man, somebody hit my car, but I'm still here.
Yes, that sounds very familiar. I had a flat this morning and I think we sat there and I was like, this is the point where y'all can probably take a nap, you know, before school, because we gotta wait on the tire to get fixed, but we have a place to open. Like after this, we plan on getting donuts. Like it's like you have to. It's all about perspective and taking what you would have thought about, which the norm, like you said, that natural probably is to be mad.
That's your super mama powers.
You said super mama powers.
They come out. My mama, look, I'm telling you, when you got your kids around, you in a bad situation, car flat, right? You gonna be late to school, you gonna be late to work, but you sat there and gave them, you know what you just did? You don't even understand. 20 years from now, you're gonna see them reflect there and be like, they can be going through a worse situation. You being mama, like mama, she overreacts about everything. So when you get to the point when they get up in life and they trying to live, you're gonna overreact over everything. So
I already do.
What they gonna do? No, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's 20 years later.
Yeah.
It's okay. You hungry? Let's go chill.
Yeah.
Let's go do this. Get your mind off of it. And that's what you did to them.
Yeah. I mean, I had to, because I noticed that those children, and when you have kids, whether anybody that has kids, we notice that they look at you from the time you wake up in the morning, how you brush your teeth. They look at how you put on your shoes, if you put it on mad, if you put it on sad. Like those kids, like I can look out the side of my eye and they're looking at me. We're both watching TV.
Guidance.
And they are looking at me for everything. So to me, as a parent and a mentor to, you know, whoever, it's like you have to put your best face forward. I remember that in school.
There you go.
I remember nothing else.
Best face. So if you do have a mentee, they don't need to see you going through your struggles.
Yeah.
They don't need to see none of that. You know why? Keep them in a positive state. Because they're trying to do something that's going to change their life.
Yes.
So your personal struggles, don't bring that into your mentee world.
Yeah.
So when you're mentoring someone, you're supposed to make them feel comfortable. Yeah, you're going to tell them some of the ups and downs, but I'm talking about in the moment, your personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you tell them how to, if I tell a child how to start a clothing line, I'm not gonna sit around and tell them how I ripped up thousands of pieces of vinyl, or I go order shirts the wrong size and order 50 of them the wrong size, and you just hit the button wrong on accident.
Like, what the hell?
Now you figure out it's the wrong mentor. Yeah, the guy for the job. Maybe I need to. Is anybody who's a mentor? I need to recruit. But you know that comes back to the mental you were saying.
Yeah.
If your mental ain't positive, cause just like before I even got here to the interview.
Yeah.
I know I had some orders. Someone called me with a last minute order.
Man.
It kind of like hit me like, and I was like, I'm not coming in here with that energy. You know, just like I said, if you're not in a positive state, you know, it'll bring like the negative. You will harp on the negative. And I do that a lot. Cause you know.
But that's artist though.
Yeah.
That's artist. Like I can't do a photo shoot if I'm down or if I'm feeling well. Like I'm a woman, so I got a friend that come every month. So if I'm like, I'm not feeling it, let me schedule around that, because I have to be in the mood. I have to have that vibe.
There you go.
I gotta bring that vibration that's gonna be. I gotta start using vibration. They use that on Black Panther. They use that on Black Panther.
They been shooting out there for y'all. Y'all need to grab it.
That's what that Black excellence is.
Take that in.
That's that Black excellence. That's that Black excellence. But I understand what you're saying, and then definitely when it comes down to mentors seeing that struggle, like you want to tell them some stuff, but you want to be more focused on the goal.
Yeah, the end goal. The end goal is to. People look for money, and when I was young, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted money. We always want money, but
Cardi B.
Network. You ready? I think it's money.
That clip in there.
There you go. But you want to be able to build something that's bigger than money.
Yeah.
They can actually carry you, because the money gonna come. You got something that's good. If you provide a service and you do good service, you're gonna make money.
Yeah.
If you got a good product, good quality, you're gonna make money. But you have to get the structure. When you build a house, what does it have to be built on? Foundation.
Perfect foundation. Now, and matter of fact,
I mean, like the house can't fall to have a foundation. Like the house can't fall. If you build your business like with the house can't fall,
yeah,
you will always
that in mind.
You'll be good.
Man. What are some goals that you would tell any entrepreneur to set? Just some things that maybe all entrepreneurs or all industry workers
start with small goals. So when I say small goals, meaning like you can start with just let me come up with the name and Google it. Make sure it's available. Or let me ask some friends that I trust their opinion. Not just your friend, because there's a lot of yes friends. I hate them. Don't tell me yes. That's why I always go with that. Treat people how you want to be treated. If you don't like it, tell me.
Yeah.
Don't hype me up. I would never come to you when you ask me a question, because your answer is what they think of you. So if you tell me, oh, Calvin, that was fresh, and then I wear it somewhere where I really need to represent my brand, and everybody like, who made that? Is that yours? And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to ask that person.
But sometimes the first person, or sometimes people think you hating. That's why I feel like you have to. Yeah, like you gotta get though. Okay, so there it is right there. So I gotta be mentally prepared for a hater and somebody that's giving me constructive criticism.
And you just said you have to be able to look at it as not hate.
Yeah.
And have to be something that's giving you constructive criticism. And I had to learn that too, because you be like, man, you don't know what I want. You don't know. Keep it quiet. You don't know what I want. I know what I want, but then when you get home, you like,
he was right.
This shirt ain't right. He was right.
Ugly.
It's ugly. So
yeah. That's
the good thing is about having short goals, small goals, and to believe in it first. You have to believe in what you got going, because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be times when you just gonna be like, I'm gonna quit and start something else. And you know, if you plant a seed and you don't water it, it dies and nothing ever shows you no results from all the work you put into putting that in the ground. So my thing is, when I put something in the ground, I actually want to see results. So that's why it goes into like how you were saying, it goes into the point where we don't give up on it, because we already invested so much time and money and energy. It ain't about money. Forget that. I don't want you to keep harping on money. I don't even like to talk about just money. The energy you put in something and the
you
time.
saw the vision.
Exactly.
And I feel like if you saw the vision, it's there. I just need to find out how can I get it.
Yo, look. Second thing, entrepreneur coming out. You put that in your mind, you visualize it, you get a picture of an end result, look at it every day. If it's got to be tacked on the wall or in your phone, visualize it, you see, okay, like now. Me and my friends, we a couple years ago, we started like doing trucking, right?
Okay.
We have a company called Elite Trucking. And lately we got to venture into a different aspect of the industry. Okay. So what I've been doing is visualizing in my head what kind of truck that we're trying to get. Okay. And you know what's crazy? Try it. What's crazy is you will start seeing them trucks that you're looking for. Oh my God. So you start seeing them. When I wanted to have like a Ford, I was seeing Fords everywhere. When I was looking for a GMC, I was seeing them. When I wanted to do fashion, I started going to fashion events. That's another tip I would like to give every entrepreneur. Whatever industry you want to be in, even if you ain't even started, just go and see. Yeah. Go and watch. When you want to do photography, you got to run photographers. Yeah. When you want to do your magazine, you got to run people that do blogs, people that write ups, people that know how to write, people that know how to structure. When I wanted to do fashion, music, anything, even with the artistry. When I was working with artists in the beginning with other management companies, like I signed with WGR Management, my good friend Patrick. I respect him because he saw that I wanted to be a manager. I was actually being a manager at the time. With artist named Megazar. He's a very talented artist out of Dallas, and he definitely told me that I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing, and come aboard with what I got going on. I can actually show you the levels of it. And what he did was just you need the people. And to this day, if I have a design or he has a design, we critique each other. We build on that. And like right now, he might not be managing the artist, but I'm managing the artist. Frank Richard, y'all remember that? Yes. Frank Richard is a very talented artist coming out of Dallas, born and raised in Oak Cliff, Keystone Polk to be exact. I'm from Pleasant Grove, so we can all link up. Stop acting like we divide the city, unite the city. Yeah. But whenever I have an issue with artists or something, he's the first person I call, and that goes into that mentor. He's even a man. He don't even know it. He's my mentor. He's my mentor when I need to talk about my fashion. He's my mentor when I need to talk about my management. And he don't even know that. That's
where I want to be able to let now, since he's the last person for our Mentoring Business series for this year, that I chose these 4 people. Because they did, of course, mentored me from afar. So Jiles King, T. Risa, Shay McNuckles, Calvin Brown, like you guys don't even know how you mentally instilled in me for these couple of, I have to say just a couple of years we've been on Facebook, because it hasn't just been a decade yet. We've only been on Facebook, what, 5 years, to where, well, I'll say business wise.
Yeah, business wise, because I got it when I went to UNT. Yeah. And you had to have it.
Yeah. And it's like now everything is kind of like, I started my business on Facebook. So it's like being able to look at you guys, all 4 of you, and then deciding, hey, this is what we want to do. So thank you, shout out. And thank you guys, because that's why you guys were chosen to even tell our audience, tell our entrepreneurs and our audience and our artists about how you structure your business, and how not only that, even if you don't think that you are successful, in our eyes you're inspiring. In our eyes, you are encouraging.
I appreciate
that. This is the last one, of course. Please check out all the rest of the people that did our Mentoring Business series. And you're welcome, because they got gems, guys, and they dropped them on Facebook. You know, when I call them and we talk, like, they are amazing. So I'm glad that you were able to even come and bless us with your presence.
I appreciate you having me. It's about feeding into each other. Yeah. You know, and if we don't have anyone around us giving us positive energy, we need to seek it. You don't need to sit around and mope or be stressed out all the time, because entrepreneurship is a very, very tough world to be in, and it makes you want to give up. Yeah. And not just give up on the entrepreneurship stuff. It gets so overwhelmed, you give up on everything around you. You want to be focused on nothing. You don't want to go really, like, I work out, try to eat healthy, try to focus on steady building. Anything I plant a seed in, I want to keep water. And then I get in a slump. I ain't gonna lie. Last year, the first year of my marriage, I got comfortable and wanted to make sure that so it was really smart of me. I wanted to make sure that I built a good foundation in my marriage. Gotcha. Because without that, I knew I wouldn't be able to do none of
You're not the first person.
Yeah.
You're not the first person that I'm listening to that. I have another guy that I follow, and he's in the Navy, I believe, or the Army, and he's talking about that's the foundation, like his walk with Christ and his walk with his wife, his relationship with his wife are making everything else what it is. So with him saying that, just gave me confirmation that if you're not married to that person that's actually seeking, or in this case helping you grow mentally, and you got God of course first, and then you got your family, your wife, and then you're building everything else is like just falling into place. Yeah. So that's those are this is why I said we chose him to be on one of the issues, because of the gems and the positivity. So wherever you got it from, wherever mentor, whatever person came and brought you into this and set you right here, it's manifesting now. And people can see that. I want our audience to be able to see it. So that's why we're here today.
It's just you know, if you're not positive, get positive. Because everybody not positive. I'm not walking around here like I've been the happiest person in the world every day. We all go through
stuff. Make a choice.
Yeah, you choose. There you go. If you choose to be happy, you will be happy. If you choose to be angry or negative, you will be negative. That goes into your mental. You have to be mentally strong, sturdy. You have to tell yourself, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be around. That goes to when you said leave the hood. You don't want to keep being around there, because some of those people really don't want to change. And if you have to want change. You have to want it. Like I remember days people used to try to change my way of thinking when I was younger in college. I don't hear that. Yeah. I ain't for that. I ain't around those guys so much. I'm like, they're my people, they're my friends, they're a little wild. I'm like, they not wild, we not wild. That's when you use that we, because we together. You know, you hang with your people, but as you grow into manhood, you figure out that you have to separate from certain people. Because the energy that y'all have together is bad, and you're giving it out to the world. So what I did was, it wasn't ever that I had total negative energy with anyone that's in my circle. It's just that you have to have the same mindset. Yes,
definitely. That's why I hate stereotypes, and I always say that it's because it's a choice. Just because you, for example, I use myself, I was a single parent coming straight out of high school. So at the same time, that's like, oh, failure, you can't go to school, can't work. You know, those are stereotypes, but I made choices to not be what the norm or what people or the generational curse had already given me. You know, I was making choices. So that's why I say I hate stereotypes.
And you was built for this. That shows you was built for this. You was built for entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is at a fork in the road.
Man.
You gonna do the work to get there, or you gonna quit and just say, that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
If you say it wasn't for me, that leads to working somewhere they can fire you tomorrow. That leads to doing a job. So school, you have to understand that it's important depending what you're going for.
Yeah.
Don't go and just get in debt. Because if you want to, you can just straight out of high school get a trade, which we need in our culture. We need to get more hands-on with something. Like I wish I would learn how to build homes, which is get into carpentry or electrician. I wish I did welding. Yeah. We never knew, like that wasn't an option really. It was like go to school,
be a lawyer, be a doctor,
go to college, get that, get a degree.
Get everything you can get from the books that were not really written for us, but hey.
And it had you stressed. So my thing is, I know a lot of stressed lawyers. I know a lot of stressed judges. I know a lot of stressed.
But they serve purpose. We thank them.
We need them.
Yeah, we need them. They serve purpose.
Hey, if you doing a service and you helping people, great, awesome. I love it. I say one thing for college. College was my best network, man. I can reach back like I tell people, I'm pro-black, but I'm pro-people also. Like I love people. Like I can vibe with people. If you give me good energy, I don't care if you're white, black, Asian. I don't care. I will love you as my brother or sister. Yeah. I respect you because we have an energy, and you let people in it. So if you let me in your energy, I have to show you some type of respect. Yeah. Because your energy is you. So I feel like if I get into your energy, me and you are becoming one at one point.
Yeah. So and we're vibing, we're creating good energy for the world, for our community.
For the world, for the community, and for us to keep vibing, keep growing.
Yeah, and to teach.
Teach. Ooh, there you go. See,
Mentor.
you ain't learning, you can't teach.
Yeah.
How can you mentor someone if you not study growing yourself? So me personally, I went to school, and when I got out of school, I stopped reading as much. Even when I start a book, I never finish it. I never finish a book. I get to a point where I'm like, ooh, they got me. I've been in that read. If it's 30 chapters, I'll read 27 and stop. And be like,
So
I'm
now
done.
you know your challenge.
My challenge is to complete
Now he
one
knows
book.
his challenge.
One book, 2019. I'm gonna complete one whole full book. It ain't like in school. Even in school, I did that though. If I have my teacher tells us to read a passage, I'm a skimmer.
You want to get to the meat.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
You want to get to the
Meat of the
meat. You
story.
want to get to the meat. Okay, I understand that part.
That goes with visual. That's why we're so visual driven.
That's the artist. That's all the artists do. We don't have an explanation. Yeah,
see it.
we are visuals. We gotta see it.
Yeah, I need that. I need that close up.
Amazing. Guys, we want to thank you so much and thank Calvin for coming into our Mentoring Business series.
Thank you.
This has been an amazing 4 people that I have met and that are just really out here in Dallas, in the world, doing their thing, showing us how they have succeeded in their journey, telling us about their craft. So we want to thank them especially Calvin for coming on. Thank you so much, my brother.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you
doing
having
the
me.
thing.
Respect.
Shout out your platform.
So Facebook, Calvin Brown. Well, really it's kind of long because it won't let me re-edit it, but it's Calvin Brown, Sibo GME Brown Jr. Calvin. Sibo,
What about your
GME.
brand? Look, what about your Instagram brand?
Instagram is at Gitmo.
Okay.
.Sibo.
Okay.
At GPC or
Okay.
Get Fresh Crew. You can
Okay.
just look up Get Fresh Crew as the clothing line. And it's just that social media has grown so much with me is that it helps the brands grow.
Yeah.
And if you don't have one, you need to get one. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, to connect with people that you can't touch.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I can talk to somebody. I was like literally right now. It's a guy in the UK. Just because I hashtag. Another thing, you have to hashtag big on social media.
Yeah.
Just because I hashtag UK, the guy keep hitting me up. Hey man, can you send some stuff out here to Europe? Send me his address. I looked at the address like.
How do you even write this down?
Do I write this down?
How do you go to the post office like, what do I have to do this for?
Help me, Jesus, help me.
That's amazing. That's amazing that because they don't have that out there. Or in this case, if they do, they don't have the resources like we have. So we have to take advantage because we're too blessed.
Too blessed. We are blessed in America. We are. I ain't gonna lie. So your network is your net worth.
Man. See how he just ended that thing? And this is why, again, he was here on Mentoring Business for Geek Plus Magazine. We always think forward and innovate life, guys. Thank you again for joining us here on our Mentoring Business series. I'm Ashley Nicole, and you have a great day.